Congratulations, Connor. That was really awesome, and such a virtuosic and crazy character of a piece. Now, I heard a rumor that this piece is written for harpsichord for many reasons, but one of which is that it's impossible to play those things on a normal piano?
Yeah, exactly. It's seemingly one of the things that drew Ligeti to the harpsichord for a few of his pieces is that the harpsichord does things that the piano simply can't do. One of which is play so fast that, hence the word continuum, the pitches tend to sort of morph and fuse into a continuous, hopefully if you're playing it fast enough, into a continuous sort of wash of sound. And that's a technique and a sort of sonic property that just the piano doesn't have because the action is so heavy.
Also, I see that if you look at the harpsichord, and if you guys at home who are tuning in on the webcast can check out the harpsichord, it actually has 2 keyboards. It's a double manual harpsichord.
Right.
So what role does that play in this piece?
Well, yeah, another good point about why Ligeti would use the harpsichord for this. Basically, as I've figuring out from playing the harpsichord the last few weeks, I'm normally a pianist, is that a harpsichord is a very finicky instrument, and that there are certain pulls and stops that make one or both manuals do things with the octave displacement. So what you can actually do with 2 manuals is play the same pitch, essentially, at the same time. So in a piece like Ligeti, you have overlapping patterns that consist of the same group of notes, which gives that sort of swarm of bees sound to the instrument.
So the next piece you're going to play was written 10 years after Continuum. It's called Hungarian Rock, and it's
Right.
kind of in a different character. What makes it rock? What makes it Hungarian?
Yeah, it's definitely a rocking piece. I think it's partly Ligeti being a bit tongue-in-cheek. He's taking the rock form, a sort of blues form, and turning it into a formal chaconne for the harpsichord. So you have a repeating pattern of chords in the left hand, and it's rather complicated. It's a cycle of 5 chords in 4 groups. So you have various rhythmic patterns that go on throughout the entire piece. So you have that element of it. The tongue-in-cheek part of it comes in when Ligeti is sort of mimicking this improvisatory feel of like a jazz band or a rock band, and you'll hear in this piece it gets rather demented and crazy in terms of the improvisational quality about it. But then it's sort of stabbed with these like sort of tutti big band sections where both hands will play this chaconne riff in the left hand at the same time.
So it's cool that basically Ligeti took a very old form in music, which is the chaconne, which is just a pattern of repeating chords in the bass, and decided that really had an analog to the rock music he was hearing around
Right.
him in the 70s.
Exactly.
And is there anything particularly Hungarian about Hungarian rock?
Well, I think the main thing, the Hungarian element in this piece definitely defines a lot of Bartok's music, Ligeti's music, Kurtag's music definitely, and that's the rhythmic principle of having a short beat have at the beginning of a group be the stressed beat. So you have papa papa, and that's it comes from the Hungarian stress on the first syllable of words, etc. And you'll hear that in this left-hand riff that I'm talking about with the chords. They're grouped in such a way where the rhythmic pattern goes da 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 ba ba da da da, rather than if it were un-Hungarian rock, it would be bum bum ba 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 bum bum ba ba ba, that sort of thing. If that makes any sense.
It definitely makes sense. Thank you
Okay,
so much.
yeah.
So now that you've had a chance
So I'm just going to sing the piece
Perfect.
instead of